All right. The Mets just picked Antonio Jimenez at 102. Yankees are next. Final pick of the night. 21-year-old shortstop from Central Florida. 6'1", 200 pounds, Antonio Jimenez. 60 grade arm. He's got a good arm. He throws righty, bats righty. The Yankees are up next. Let's see who the Yankees pick at 103. They picked the high school shortstop, Dax Kilby, the first round. And we'll see what they pick now in the third round before the night is over. Tomorrow is rounds 4 through 20.
With the 103rd pick of the draft, the New York Yankees select Caden Kent, a shortstop from
Another
Texas
shortstop.
Los Angeles Dodgers.
Oh my God.
Kent.
Caden Kent, shortstop, Texas A&M. Oh my God. 21 years old, 6'2", 200.
The thing I thought was impressive from him is how he handled left-handed pitching.
Hits lefties.
We talked all night long about all these guys knowing the game and growing up in the household he did.
Hits lefties well. Oh, his dad is Jeff Kent.
So he's going to have to go out and do it with the bat. He's going to make his name. I wouldn't be
Comes from a good baseball
He was
pedigree.
a big part of their College World Series run against you guys, and it would shock you that Jackson's offense.
Well, look at that. Caden Kent. The Yankees pick another shortstop, a college shortstop.
The Dodgers taking him. With the 104th pick of the
Wow.
2025 MLB
Okay.
draft, the Los Angeles Dodgers select Landon Fittering,
I don't really care what the Dodgers select. So, until Jack Bauer, I know. Yeah, see jealous. So, that's who they pick. Caden Kent. He's the son of Jeff Kent, former stud baseball player from the San Francisco Giants. 21-year-old. Shortstop, 6'2", 200 pounds. Now let me pull him up on the back end here, just so we can profile him a little bit, just so that we know. It is a very unexpected draft. And tomorrow's pick started at 11:30. So, Caden Kent. Stats. Let's pull up his stats this year. He bats lefty. He throws righty. He's 21 years old, from Texas. In Texas A&M this year, 56 games at 251 at bats, 13 homers, 49 ribbies. He batted .279, 398 on base, 544 slugging. His OPS was 943. So a pretty good offensive profile around here. 4 stolen bases. He walks more than he strikes out, at least this year. 37 walks, 35 strikeouts. 1 triple, 13 doubles. All in all, not bad. A solid player. Not bad. I don't know. We'll see about Jack Bauer. I don't know. Yeah, Jack Bauer, baseball. Yeah, I mean he's the high school player that throws like 103 miles an hour, right? He's the hardest throwing pitcher in high school. He's a lefty too. Yeah, I mean if he's there, he's from Illinois. If he's there, hopefully he gets taken. So, third round concludes tonight, and then we go rounds 4 tomorrow. Starts at 11:30. So, yeah. Exactly, Perry, exactly. But the Yankees picked 2 shortstops today. Dax Kilby, high school shortstop at 39, 6'2". He's got a very, very polished bat from the left-handed side. He's a 55 grade hit and run profile. He's known as a contact guy. He's got a little bit of a weak shoulder, a weak throwing arm, so he might profile longer at second base later on. But he's got a seriously polished bat, and they showed some footage of his bat, and he's got a pretty impressive swing. And then Caden Kent at 104, another shortstop from Texas A&M, 21 years old, 6'2", 200 pounds. He's the son of Jeff Kent, former Major League player Jeff Kent. And he's known to hit lefties well, so that's a good thing too. He's a lefty hitting shortstop who hits lefties well. So that's a good profile right there. I like that. Not bad. surprising, but not bad. But this kid Jack Bauer, my guess is he'll, unless there's some kind of red flag, my guess is he'll probably be taking. We will be taking tomorrow, hopefully earlier, and hopefully the. No, we're not going on tonight yet, Jonathan. Once they finish their draft, all the picks are done. So once all 20 rounds, I want to recap them with you. So sometime tomorrow, we'll if you're up for it, we'll go live. I want to wait until we get the whole thing, so I want to do a little bit of a rundown on these guys and see what the whole draft class looks like, because we don't have much to go on right now. Cool. Mississippi State. Well, he's not. You could be committed to a school verbally, but unless he signed a letter of intent, and he's already in the draft, so he could still, if he's at the draft, then he can sign it. He can sign with the team. So he would just forfeit. If you sign a contract with the team, you would forfeit your amateur eligibility at this point. So, and again, now draft slot will be probably 1 million tomorrow, maybe. So, Kellen Strohmeyer, outfielder, Iowa. Kellen Strohmeyer from Iowa. What do you know about him, Jess? What do we know about him? But these are the two Yankees' 2 picks tonight. They picked 2 shortstops. This kid, Jack Bauer, he's impressive looking. He really is. Now, let's see. Kellen Strohmeyer. How do you spell his name? Meyer? Iowa. Baseball. Okay. Iowa Hawkeyes. Jack Bauer, yeah. Well, I guess he'll go somewhere tomorrow. So if he's available, if I'm the Yankees, I would pick him in the 4th round. He's a utility player. 6'3", redshirt sophomore from Iowa. Bats lefty, throws righty. Hempstead. He went to New York. Huh? He went to Long Island. He's ranked the 377th ranked player nationally by Prep Baseball Report. I wonder if he'll, go in the second half of the draft. I'll do some homework on him tonight too. Draft slots are 2.5 million. Is that for their first pick and their second pick? So 2.5 million is slot for number 39, and 744K is slot for 104. Okay. Well, let's see. Caden Kent is what year is he? Was it 21? So he's a junior or senior, right? Let's pull him up here quickly. He also plays short, second, and first base. What year of school is he? Like, it's just fast as junior. He says a junior. So he would have 1 more year of college if he decided to go back. 4th year junior, okay. So this could be it for him. So Dax Kilby and Caden Kent are the 2 picks for today for the Yankees. Probably based on rankings, that was a reach on Kent. Probably sign under slot the same amount. Yeah, probably. They might sign Dax Kilby under slot too. Since he fell to 39, he was projected to go a little bit higher. It looks like he fell down to 39, so they'll probably sign him under slot as well. That way they could be aggressive, like this kid Bauer. If they somehow get Bauer, they can sign him over slot to secure or try to secure him. And like at this point, if he's in the 4th round, slot will be, probably $500,000. So if they sign these 2 guys under slot, they can use that money to go over slot with this kid Jack Bauer to secure his services, hopefully. That's my guess. Just when Superman, exactly, Jonathan. That's when Superman comes out, the Yankees draft Kent. That's right. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes tomorrow. I mean, there's 17 rounds tomorrow. It starts at 11:30, so we'll be. I'll be keeping tabs on it for the day. I'll definitely. I'm surprised, Jake, but I'm not disappointed. I mean, you know, the last couple of shortstops they've drafted have been right-handers, right-handed batting shortstop. So this kid is a very polished left-handed hitting bat, and Caden Kent, another batted lefty bat, also in college, who hits lefties well. He's the son of Jeff Kent. So I'm all right. I mean, I thought the Yankees were probably going to draft an outfielder, maybe a pitcher, but this also tells me that you know they're very now that they've signed two shortstops. Don't be surprised if they definitely sign. They trade Roderick Garris and they trade a couple guys, Vivas, Peraza. Like they can afford to maybe move some guys now. So two shortstops in the first two picks, not bad. What about you guys? What do you folks thought? What do you folks think about the first two picks for the Yankees? Like nobody's picked Jack Bauer. I'm surprised. But again, 103 is impressive. But does he have movement with it? Is the question. Does he have good off-speed pitches to kind of complement the hard, super high heat, right? So and he comes from a lefty. Looks like he's tall and lanky as well. So let me take a look and see his profile here, because he looks like he's a big dude. Jack Bauer, MLB draft, top prep. Yeah, he's 6'3", 190. He's committed to Mississippi State. He's got a 75 fastball, no surprise. 55 slider, 50 changeup. Control 45. So he's got to work on a control. So like that's a Matt Blake project right there. But he's an overall 50. So and it looks like the Rays have their eye on him too, according to this report here. But yeah, he's at 103, hits 100 with relative frequency. But no high school lefty has ever clocked a fastball that fast, nor have many pro southpaws. So he's in kind of rare air. But anybody that drafts him they've got to nurture him, they've got to develop him intelligently so he stays healthy. Yeah, Caden Kent is he definitely has positional versatility, which is good. And again, he can play first base, right? Yankees, let's just say for giggles here that the Yankees somehow trade Ben Rice. They need a first baseman next year. This guy's a fourth-year senior. This could be somebody who they don't bring back Paul Goldschmidt, right? This guy could be somebody they can keep their eye on. Nah, it doesn't mean that they won't re-sign, extend Jazz, because these guys are still developmentally. Like Dax Kilby is still going to be a couple years away. Caden Kent, he can play first base. So, I talked about the kid you were talking about, Jettis. I brought him up already. So that's what we know right now. We'll have to get some more insight. But I wouldn't. I mean, Jazz has been good for the Yankees. So would I be surprised if they extended him? No. And he's young. Is he 27? And he's just a perfect fit here too. He's a perfect fit. So not bad. Not bad at all. I'm surprised they picked two shortstops, but this is the Yankees, so the Yankees like their shortstops, and plus they're expected to sign Juan Diasagen, who's the #1 international free agent, also a shortstop, who's 16 years old. That's the other thing too. Like, what's Roderick Garris? 19 maybe. So Dax Kilby is 17. Kent is 21. So if the Yankees agree to sign these guys, then I definitely expect Arias to be traded and some other guys to be traded. once these guys are signed, sealed, and delivered, which hopefully is the next week or so, because generally they'll start to agree with their picks pretty quickly. Spencer Jones, yeah, he's got 7 home runs now. He's only been in AAA for like 2 weeks, and pretty darn good. It looks like he's found it right now. His strikeout rate, people keep talking about, it's under 30% now in AAA. It's under 30%. So something's clicking with him right now. Spencer Jones. Something's clicking. Don't be surprised if Grisham gets traded. I don't think Jones will make up to the major leagues this year. He might get a September call, but I don't think he'll be there before that. Probably not until September, Jake. That's my guess. So, but they won't trade Grisham and Spencer Jones. Well, right now in AAA, it's like 28%, not 40, like 28. So that's, it's been, he's already cut it by like 25%. It's not bad. Young brother Stroman, don't be surprised. Don't be surprised. Tomorrow's gonna be we'll get a lot of intel tomorrow. They got 17 picks to make tomorrow, so we'll be busy tomorrow. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to, throughout the day, I'm gonna try to get some more intel and profile these guys. And then at the end of the day, I'm hoping to go live with Jonathan at some point tomorrow. If we can't do tomorrow, maybe we'll do Tuesday during the day before the All-Star break, so we don't interrupt anybody's momentum who wants to watch the All-Star game. And tomorrow night's the home run derby too, so I don't want to get in the way of that. Yeah, I think so. I think we might be surprised at a couple of players the Yankees trade. We might be surprised at a couple of players that the Yankees are able to bring in for who they trade out. So I think it's going to be a relatively surprising couple of weeks for the Yankees. So just anybody that's watching this, just make sure your notifications are turned on, no matter what you do. Because when stuff comes out, I'll get it to you. I will get it to your live time. So, and obviously, if a trade happens, I'll go live. If I'm home, I'll go live right around that time, so you can get all this stuff as it comes in. And I'll be live on trade deadline day for a large portion of the day. So, and the more days we go out, without a trade, that we got. What do we have now? It's the 13th, so we're 18 days away from the trade deadline. 2.5 weeks. So, apparently a rival exec told John Heyman, but I'll take John Heyman reporting with a grain of salt. If a rival exec actually what do you know, my man? If a rival exec actually told Heyman that they think the Yankees can do something big, then okay. I'd be curious to know who's the rival exec, right? Can the Yankees drafted 2 shortstops today? 2 shortstops. Yeah. A high school shortstop at 39 and a college shortstop, Jeff Kent's son, at 103, excuse me, 103. Yeah, well, after this year, you got Devin Williams, free agent. Luke Weaver's a free agent. That's why I keep saying it. The Yankees are going to acquire some relievers. At least one of them has to have controllable years. Maybe 2, hopefully. So, but that's my hope. We'll see if the Yankees actually do that. And it really is going to depend on who's available too. So, but these bats are intriguing. 2 lefty shortstops today. 2 lefty shortstops. Intriguing, interesting. And this is very interesting. Loizaga too, yeah. And Tim Hill. Didn't Tim Hill get a 1-year deal with an option for a second year? I think there's an option for a second year with Hill, if I'm not mistaken. I think. I could be wrong, but you're right. Loizaga, Devin, Luke, all going to be free agents. That's right. That's right. Yeah, Arson Judge. Yeah. Yep. That's why I want to know which which executive told Heyman that. Hello, Tiffany. How are you? Good evening again. Hello again. Just wanted to report on the Yankees' second pick of the night, and they're done picking for the night. Rounds 4 through 20 or tomorrow. So we'll see. Doing well, Tiffany. Doing pretty well. Yankees picked 2 shortstops today. 2 lefty shortstops. 1 high school, 1 college. Interesting picks. It tells me that some of their shortstop prospects are tradable now. Like I was talking about that with Jonathan. I think Roderick Arias is probably very likely to be traded, and maybe one or two others are going to get traded too. And they've got. Let's see something here. Let's pull up. Yankees top prospects. Let's see how many shortstops they have in the top 30. Arias, I think he's their number 5 prospect. George Lombard obviously is 1. Let's see. Shortstop number 13, Manny Cedeno. Don't really know who he is, but he's not projected to be up here until 2030. What the hell? How old is he? 16. Must be an international signing. Okay. Another shortstop. That's it for the shortstops that are in the top 30. So, but they've got Peraza, they've got Vivas, they've got some other guys. But Manny Cedeno is 13, and you've got Roderick Arias at 5. Arias, I definitely think, gets traded. Yeah. Cedeno, he was their top end. That's right. You're right about that. They got him at 15 years old. And Juan Diasagen was going to be their top international free agent signing this year. He's 16 years old. He's also a shortstop from the Dominican Republic. So, Jojo Parker, yeah. He's a good-looking prospect. Yep. We'll see what they do. Their first 2 picks last year were pitchers. Big right-handed starting pitchers. Ben Hess and Bryce Cunningham. Both from the SEC conference. Now they've got 2 left-handed hitting shortstops. Definitely bringing some, Paul Skeens. I mean, I'd be shocked if the Pirates actually put him on the market and trade him. I mean, I think they should, yes, but if they do, then maybe they'll do a trade deadline day, which would cause chaos, and you'd have a bidding war instantly from teams. Instantly. But we know now from Bob Nightingale that Suarez is going on the block, Josh Naylor is going on the block, Merrill Kelly, and Zach Gallen. All 4 of those guys from the Diamondbacks are on the market, on the trading block. Yeah, Caleb Durbin. Yep. Holiday, yeah. He went 4 to the Colorado Rockies. So the first pick was a surprise. It was a shortstop from the Nationals. Would the Yankees get who, Tiffany? Yeah, Ben Hess, George Lombard, Spencer Jones, Trey Sweeney, Austin Wells, Anthony Volpe. Yep. 2 of those guys are already in the majors. Yep. The Yankees are going to make some trades at the deadline. They're actively on the phone, Tiffany, so they'll definitely make moves. And they definitely have to make moves for relief pitchers. So, yeah, the trade deadline's going to be crazy, Jake. It's quiet now, but it's like the quiet before the storm. That's why I can't wait to go live that day. It's going to be a lot of fun, and the more days we go without any activity, the crazier deadline day is going to be. So, I'm going to be like, oh my goodness, it's going to be crazy. Like, I'm going to have everything ready. Food, I'm going to have just a station of stuff ready. The Nationals, I don't know. Man, they got this other kid they like better probably. So, I think the Nationals will be fine with this other kid. And holidays, I guess he might be a better fit in Colorado, but we'll see. The 31st, Tiffany, is the trade deadline. July 31st. So I'll be live probably 6 to 8 hours. I mean, the trade deadline is at 4 p.m. I usually go live around 10 a.m. and stay until about 5. I usually stay until about an hour after the deadline because there's always some last minute deals that come trickling in. So, and yeah, that's all we know right now. Nightingale, he said those guys are going to be put on the trading block, but whether they all get traded, we don't know yet from Diamondbacks. We'll there. So I'll be here, Tiffany. I'll be live that day. So it's definitely going to be fun to be reporting stuff as it comes in. That's going to be awesome. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. But that's it for the night game. That's who the Yankees picked. 2 shortstops. I think it's better than a 50% chance the Guardians trade Clase. But I mean, maybe that's 51%. Unless they get balled away by an offer, which would make it a little bit easier for them to do. I think the Yankees are going to get a few guys, Tiffany. I think they're going to get a few players. Somebody asked me earlier, would we be willing to take Luis Severino's contract from the A's? I said, the only way I would even consider taking is if you bring Mason Miller too with him. Mm-hmm. Actually, Verlander didn't get traded at the trade deadline. The trade deadline was the non-waiver deadline. He got put on waivers in August. That's when he got traded. The Astros picked him up off waivers. But I remember that because we were waiting for the big trade, Ken, for Verlander to get traded, but he got traded at the waiver deadline, which was only like a week or two after the non-waiver deadline. But I remember that, Ken. And the Astros assumed all of his contract. And he led them to lead them to the freaking World Series. That was a big time move for the Astros, Ken. But I remember that. I think it will be very active, Jonathan. So it's going to be fun being live that day. It's going to be very fun. Oh yeah. But let's go get some rest, gang. Got to get the week started off right. And that's what the Yankees picked. There's no more picks for the Yankees tonight. But I'll be back out tomorrow. We'll be reporting on all the moves that the Yankees make. And then Jonathan and I are going to team up. And we're going to go over all these picks and see what we think. And we get your take and see what you all think. So have a great night, everybody. Peace and love to all of you. You're the best. Let's go, Yankees. See you tomorrow.